morning, you wonderful people. John here. Yes, you haven't heard from me in some time. Powerwagon's got 13,000 miles on it. Can you believe that? Well, it's the end of July, and God, I need to apologize for abandoning posting to YouTube. Boy, this summer it's been hotter than Hades. Is that the term? Anyways, the truck's been running really good. No real issues. I did do a trip up to the Northwest and back. I was very impressed. I did something that I never do. Yes, where are we? Holy smokes! We're at the Grand Canyon in monsoon season, which is going to make it a little more bearable. This was just impromptu, and I was absolutely shocked. I was going to just stay outside the park on one of these, on the Kaibab National Forest, just dispersed camping, but when I saw they had campsites available for $18 right there by the rim, it's like, how could I pass that up? Anyways, got off track. I left Montana, and rather than driving 80 miles an hour or 75, I took my sweet ass time, set the cruise at like 68. I was absolutely amazed how the fuel economy on this truck improved beyond anything that I could imagine. You can disagree with me, but we were up in the 18, 19 miles to the gallon. And then what's funny is the moment I left the Arizona Strip and hit the state of Nevada, my fuel economy tanked and went right back to where it normally lives. Anyways, maybe we'll catch some lightning or something interesting. But yes, I'm still around. Like I said, truck's got 13,000 miles. That's quite a bit. It's been in for service once. One thing I do want to point out, which, you know, for you new truck owners, with my Toyota, my service and tire rotations were perfect. Right at 5,000 miles, boom, go in, get her done, no problem. Well, with this truck, I really wasn't thinking about it because I basically had dummied myself down to relying on the service light to take care of both. This truck gets serviced at 8,500 miles. Around 8,000 miles, all of a sudden, I had one of those aha moments and realized, holy crap, I hadn't had my tires rotated. So, with the Ramba Cadillac, my tire rotation schedule is obviously going to be different if I follow the manufacturer's recommended service on lube oil and filter. Anyways, we'll be back. Holy smokes, is it a pain in the ass to get in a park, because there's so many Americans that are visiting their public lands and their national parks. You know, I have a question for you guys. Everybody should be carrying a canister of bear spray. And if you're wondering where to get it, Costco is actually a really good option. Last time I saw it in Costco, they were selling it basically 2 canisters for the price of one that you would pay at a lot of retail outlets. Now, bear spray, and correct me if I'm wrong, in most states is unlawful to be used on anything other than a bear. It's basically a gigantic can of pepper spray. Now, how you use it, that's none of my business, but I think everybody should have it. Here's my question for you guys is, even though your public lands and your national parks are a bazillion times safer than what we see going on in urbanized America these days, what else do you carry? You have personal protection against people, and you also have personal protection against wildlife, such as bear spray. Do you carry an Irish wolfhound, baseball bat? What else? I'm really curious. Just let me know in the comments. Well, here we are at the Grand Canyon. It's a Saturday morning. Now, even though there was a gazillion people and it took forever to get in, everybody hasn't settled in. The weather's really nice. Normally, when I come here, it's extremely hot. I've been here in the snow once, and this place is just covered with people like ants. So I'm very pleased. Bright Angel Trail. That's the North Rim. I've only been there once. If you ever have a chance to go. It only gets 10% of the visitors. It's about 1,500 feet higher in elevation. Anyways, thought you'd want to see the Grand Canyon, since most of my videos are just basically with the GoPro mounted inside the truck. The famous El Tovar Hotel at the Rim now has campers, overlanders, four-wheelers. We travel by vehicle, but there's a couple different ways to get here. You can actually fly to the Grand Canyon and rent a car, take a shuttle. You can actually take the train, which is a real popular way to get here. Being a train guy, I had to come down to the Grand Canyon Depot. Unfortunately, I don't know where the trains are. They've either already come this morning or they're on the way. But to give you an idea, there's a hotel that I was out front of, which is just steps from the Rim. And this is the relationship of the train to the hotel. People camp or hotel it in Williams, which is 60 miles away, and then they take the train. Train dumps them off. They can either stay at the hotel, visit the Rim, the various amenities, have lunch, hop on the train, and leave the Grand Canyon, because you know how we are these days. People go to national parks, they look at the attraction for 5 minutes, attention span is over, boom, they're back on the road. Well, we will keep filming. Yes, I've ridden this train. They have several different classes on the train: coach, dome car, and then if you are in the premium car, you're on the back of the train. Which is this car right here. The Chief. There you have it, Grand Canyon train. Here's the famous lookout studio built by the Coulters in 1914. They were commissioned to build this and a few other structures by Fred Harvey. But the lookout studio has a little gift shop, and you can go stand on the rim. And the Bright Angel Trail is down that way. Oh, I could not miss this. All right, this is from the terrace at the lookout. There's the hotel. Normally you come here and this is just wall-to-wall people. You know, I expected the Park Service to have this closed off or something, but nope. And because it's still early in the morning, there's not that many people here. They're probably not putting any type of restriction on how many people can be out here. Bright Angel Trail kills people every year. There's the upper level. Just absolutely a beautiful view. Hopefully we'll luck out and get some lightning. Overlanders, you have to forgive me. I'm in a campground. Flush toilets. Paved parking. Picnic table. Fire ring. Fire hydrant. Trash cans. I should be publicly shamed. There she is, the Powerwagon. Nope, still no 35-inch tires yet. So, I'm at Grand Canyon National Park in their campground, $18. had to do it, even though my intention was to be where I started this video. Right now we're in monsoon season, and yesterday there was some pretty significant rains coming out here. But look at this. Imagine you have a ground tent, and look at this. Yeah, you can see where the water is sheeting off the road and coming right through here. So I suppose if you had a tent, you could put it there, over there. Now, if you have a Tacoma or Rubicon tactical survival response vehicle, obviously you're going to have 5,000 pounds of stuff up on the roof and you'll be sleeping off the ground. Us, we're old, lazy. We got the Rampant Cadillac. We just sleep in the back. But it's a very beautiful day, beautiful weather here at Grand Canyon National Park in the generator-free Pine Loop.